With the first overall pick in the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Indianapolis Clowns select Jackie Bradley Jr.,
What?
outfielder and World Series champion from the Boston Red Sox.
Well, this is an absolute shocker. A guy who was literally not on the board whatsoever. The Indianapolis Clowns, Banana Ball's newest franchise, make an absolutely sensational pick and grab a former Major League veteran, a World Series champion in Jackie Bradley Jr., unbelievable defender, an all-star. I cannot believe he's joining this team.
We didn't even know we didn't know this was possible.
Is this
Are
legal?
you serious?
Can we-
Jackie Bradley Jr., College World Series champion, twice in South Carolina, a couple of World Series rings with the Boston Red Sox. This guy was my childhood, and he's going to be with us in Banana Ball next year, guys.
Is our legal team good with this? So I'm getting a thumbs up from Jesse Cole. We're good. Josh, I'm shocked you didn't have him number 1 on your big board. I'm not sure where he
If I
fell.
had known he was available, he would have been.
The former Hyannis Harbor Hawk makes his way to Banana Ball.
We saw him in Boston. He played multiple positions for the Bananas, a golden batter at one point. Unbelievable.
With the second overall pick of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft and the first pick ever for the Loco Beach Coconuts, they select Drake Fontenot, right-handed pitcher.
Heck of a way to start your team. 6'5" righty out of Bossier, Louisiana, the 2025 Gulf South Conference Pitcher of the Year. Dominated the Bananas right here in Grayson Stadium as a visitor. 5 scoreless innings, 4 strikeouts. He has a record for Delta State, 39 1/3 consecutive scoreless innings pitched. That's the 5th longest streak in all of D2 history. He is a stud, and Krako's got his ace.
Tailgater Nation! With the third overall pick of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Texas Tailgaters select Chris Clarke, right-handed pitcher. Woo!
Chris Clarke, a 5-year minor leaguer in the Cubs organization, a dude who was an All-American at USC. The stats speak for themselves. This guy on 3 separate occasions was a phone call away from being in the big leagues with the Chicago Cubs.
With the 4th overall pick of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Savannah Bananas select Austin Drury, left-handed pitcher. Let's go, baby!
How about that? 4 pitches into the draft. The top 3 pitchers on Josh's board are all taken. The Nanners go to a guy with 5 years of minor league experience, all of them coming in the Dodgers farm system. In the last 3 years, he was in the American Association with the Sioux Falls Canaries.
With the 5th overall pick of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Firefighters select Eric Jones Jr., catcher, first baseman.
Josh Talevsky tells you he would take a player with the 1st overall pick, and he's available for you at 5. You do not pass him up. Eric Jones Jr., the most prolific hitter on this board.
With the 6th overall pick of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Party Animals select the Team Heart, the hot corner, Bryson Bloomer, third baseman.
Bryson Bloomer off the board. 0 surprises. This is the easy pick for Mike Vivacis, a guy who's dubbed Coach Bloomer seasons ago, walked into the Party Animals locker room and became one of the guys.
With the 7th overall pick of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft and the first position player ever for the Loco Beach Coconuts, we select Ben Parker, outfielder.
It's a great snag for the Coconuts. The Pride of Los Altos, California, was an unbelievable performer at the LA tryout. Just look at the footage. Backflip catch, nails it. 3rd pitch of the workout, he hit a ball over 400 feet out to west. He spent his last 2 years at college at William and Mary after spending the first 4 at Whitman.
Now, with the 8th pick of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, to make the selection, please welcome the first entertainment player in Indianapolis Clowns history, the fastest man in Banana Land, Flash the Kid!
And with the 8th overall pick of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, your Indianapolis Clowns select the right-hand pitcher, first baseman, Correlle, Prime.
Well, not only do the Indianapolis Clowns get their first ever entertainment player, the most prolific designated runner in Banana Ball's history, they get the guy with the most prolific minor league resume in this Banana Ball draft. Correlle Prime, spending time in the Colorado Rockies organization, was the 2014 Organizational Player of the Year.
With the first pick of the second round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Loco Beach Coconuts select Tanner Allen, outfielder.
Wow, Mark Crocco trying to get the best outfield in Banana Ball. This is a good step to it. The kid out of Theodore, Alabama, the 2021 National Player of the Year, helped Mississippi State win their only national championship, a proven winner, and what a resume.
With the second pick of the second round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Indianapolis Clowns select Bobby Lada, shortstop.
Well, there it is. The Indianapolis Clowns are grabbing their franchise shortstop, Bobby Lada, the #1 infielder on my big board, and a guy with 2 straight 17-plus home run seasons in independent ball, had 20-plus stolen bases in every season since 2023, dominated in college, and then tore it up in indie ball as well. An excellent pick, and this is a guy who we have heard is really good with his trick plays as well.
Wait a minute, first of all, let's go. Tailgater Nation, with the third pick of the second round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Texas Tailgaters select Jordan Barth, infielder. Let's go.
Guys, I love this pick. I absolutely love this pick. Jordan Barth is a dude who's going to come in here, can play up the middle, can play at first for the Texas Tailgaters. You need a versatile infielder to move around with the pieces that they kept franchised. He's a guy that played at Augustana University. Then he's been playing indie ball in Sioux Falls the past couple years, been absolutely tearing it up.
With the fourth pick of the second round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Savannah Bananas select Max Jung-Goldberg, utility, first base. Let's go, baby.
That would be Max Jung-Goldberg, Mr. Gillum out of Palo Alto, California. Tore up the Pioneer League this year, /361, 476, 678, 26 bombs, 28 doubles in his second year with the Boise Hawks. He is an animal.
With the 5th pick of the second round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Firefighters select Jared Donalson, pitcher.
Well, so far, you might need to rename them the Savannah Firefighters at this point. 2 bananas in a row going to the land of the fire and the flames. The top 2 names on the board for the Firefighters throughout this whole process were Eric Jones Jr. and Jared Donalson. They get them both.
With the 6th pick of the second round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Party Animal select Peter Holden, left-handed pitcher.
Yes. I absolutely love this pick because Peter Holden brings continuity to this team. NBA champion Peter Holden in the fold with the Party Animals in 2026. Pistol Pete.
With the 7th pick of the second round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Indianapolis Clowns select David Griffin, right-handed pitcher.
Another excellent pick for the Indianapolis Clowns. It's the right-hander David Griffin, who is a minor leaguer from the Mets organization. Pitched in AAA every season from 2022 to 2024. He should easily have a 2-to-1 strikeout to ball for sprint rate in Banana Ball, and he was towards the top in the Atlantic League in earned run average.
With the 8th pick of the second round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Loco Beach Coconuts select Ashby Vining, catcher.
It was worth the wait. Ashby Vining, the starting catcher for your Loco Beach Coconuts. It is official, and Mark Crocco, he gets his guy with his 4th pick of the draft. The best player on the visitors this past year. 3 home runs in 5 games. Had a .944 slugging percentage. 4 of those starts were behind the dish.
With the first pick of the third round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Indianapolis Clowns select Jalen Vasquez, infielder.
Well, it is another infielder going to the Indianapolis Clowns, this time Jalen Vasquez, a very impressive player playing in the Orioles minor league system. Spent time playing collegiately at South Carolina and North Greenville.
With the second pick of the third round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Loco Beach Coconuts select Peyton Chatagnier, shortstop.
There's your answer, folks. Peyton Chatagnier out of Cypress, Texas, was the visitor starting shortstop and leadoff hitter for all 5 games they played. 2 bombs, a 4-year guy at Ole Miss. He won a national championship with them in 2022, finished up at TCU.
With the third pick of the third round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Texas Tailgaters select Reese Miller, right-handed pitcher. Let's go!
Yeah, Josh, you hit the nail right on the head. I think that's the best fit you could possibly ask for with the Texas Tailgaters. Reese Miller from Houston, Texas, played at West Texas A&M University. I absolutely love this pick. You're pairing a righty on the back end of the bullpen with the lefty, John Reed.
With the fourth pick of the third round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Savannah Bananas select Cowboy Kyle Louise. Come on, baby! Come on!
Nanners Nation rejoice. It just makes too much sense. Cowboy Kyle, 8 years as a Savannah Banana. It will be number 9 in 2026. He's back with his battery mate, Bill Leroy, the all-time leader in innings pitched and foul-outs to fans in Banana Ball history.
It's just not the Savannah Bananas without Cowboy Kyle Lewis, a guy who's been playing here since 2018. And just enjoyed one of the finest seasons of his Banana Ball career. Went 5-1 this year, had 55 strikeouts. 18% of the batters faced, he struck out. That was the highest rate of Cowboy Kyle's career, and he posted a 1.14 ERA+. He was 14% better than tour average.
With the 5th pick of the third round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Firefighters select Armando Becerra, outfield.
Well, this time we go to the Party Animals roster to take another experienced Banana Ball player, and Armando Becerra. He's a very versatile kind of outfielder. He will likely slot in to either the right or the left fielder for the Firefighters, but Drake, this has been a very important guy, depth guy for the Party Animals, now slots in to be a starter for the Firefighters.
With the 6th pick of the third round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Party Animals select their leprechaun, Dustin Baber, second baseman.
And I don't have to be shocked at all. Incredible. Dustin Baber remains a party animal. You've won the draft so far. You got Bryson Bloomer back. You got the reliever and Peter Holden, your big lefty. And Dustin Baber, the beer chug champ, stays in the black. I can't hide the smile, man. I love it.
With the 7th pick of the third round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Loco Beach Coconuts select Austin Krasminski, right-handed pitcher.
It's about time, and it fits the need for the Coconuts. He started his night grabbing Drake Fontenot. It's been 4 hitters since then, and now he gets Cram, one of the best pitchers in the sport of 2017, collegiate banana.
With the 8th pick of the third round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Indianapolis Clowns select Nicholas Wilson, right-handed pitcher.
Well, there's a frontline starter for the Indianapolis Clowns. Nicholas Wilson, a very talented collegiate player who just finished his career at Angelo State.
With the first pick of the 4th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Loco Beach Coconuts select Jordan Brewer, first baseman.
Well, this is an absolute steal to open up the 4th round. This is a guy I thought could go 1-1. I mean, that's how good Jordan Brewer is. He's got a Jake Skull type of resume. He was unbelievable with the visitors this past summer. Most of his starts coming at first base, 1 in right field, hit .316, a couple bombs, 3 ball, 4 sprints, a couple steals, 4 trick plays at first. This is your 2019 Big Ten Player of the Year at Michigan, and a 3rd round draft pick by the Astros, who spent 6 years in their minor league system.
With the 2nd pick of the 4th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Indianapolis Clowns select Nico Holsizer, outfielder.
That is a lot of thumb getting added to the Indianapolis Clowns lineup right there. Nico Holsizer, one of the best pure sluggers in this Banana Ball World Tour draft pool. Once upon a time, the number 27 ranked prospect for the Tampa Bay Rays. In the minors, he had more extra base hits than he had singles. He's pretty typical major league hitter, one of those guys who you see hit for a lot of power. There can be some swing and miss in the bat.
With the third pick of the 4th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Draft, the Texas Tailgaters select Kyle Martin, outfielder.
You know what I love even more? That pick.
Yeah!
How does he fall to the 4th round? How? How does this guy how many home runs did he have in minor league baseball, Josh Zalewski?
167 between the minors and indie ball.
God bless.
This is mayhem. Reggie's being abducted, and he's a
With
Trojan.
the 4th pick of the 4th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Savannah Bananas select Grant Besser, left-handed pitcher.
Somebody save Reg! Come on, boys! Byro, Stober, somebody help that man out. Grant Besser off the board. Another visitor has a full-time job here in Bananaland, and Besser really impressed.
With the 5th pick of the 4th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Firefighters select Lamar Sparks, outfielder.
Well, the name of the game here is Lamar Sparks. The name of his game is speed. He's a stealing machine. 65 stolen bases throughout his minor league career. He does have plus speed.
With the 6th pick of the 4th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Party Animal select Brady Keiss, left-handed pitcher.
That's exactly what he does. He goes to the pipeline for another lefty and a guy who has a championship ring on his right hand. Brady Keiss was a leader out of the bullpen this last year for the Party Animals. 3 showdown shutdowns and 5 opportunities.
With the 7th pick of the 4th round of the Banana Ball Player Draft, the Indianapolis Clowns select Joe Gray, outfielder.
Well, that is more athleticism getting added to the Indianapolis Clowns roster. Joe Gray, at one time, the number 7 ranked prospect for the Milwaukee Brewers. That was in 2019. This guy is a plus defender in the outfield, can play all 3 positions, although I think he's going to slot in at center field. A stolen base machine as well.
With the 8th pick of the 4th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Loco Beach Coconuts select Eric Osberg, catcher.
How about that? Another phenomenally talented man for the Coconuts. Eric Ostberg out of Florence, Massachusetts, just outside the Berkshires. You know how much I love that part of the world. 7 years in the Rays minor league system.
With the 1st pick of the 5th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Indianapolis Clowns select Andrew Irvine, right-handed pitcher.
Well, now there is some gas getting added to the Indianapolis Clowns. Andrew Irvine, another former minor leaguer, a guy who was playing in the Pirates organization and a guy who has a lot of cheddar. In his minor league career, posted a 4.20 earned run average.
With the 2nd pick of the 5th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Loco Beach Coconuts select Will Etheridge, right-handed pitcher.
Big boy Will Etheridge, 6'5", right-hander out of Lilburn, Georgia. Spent 3 years at Ole Miss, was their Friday night starter his senior year. Drafted twice, first by the Mariners, then by the Rockies in the 5th round. You know what that means. He's one of Joe Mikulic's guys. I know he had to be high on the draft board for the Tailgaters. Was a freshman All-American at Ole Miss.
With the 3rd pick of the 5th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Texas Tailgaters select Brett Sanchez, right-handed pitcher.
You bet. Another Brett here with the Texas Tailgaters, and I absolutely love it. Brett Sanchez, who was a visitor last year. He's a Division III guy from Louisiana.
With the 4th pick of the 5th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Savannah Bananas select Tristan Levesque, left-handed pitcher. Let's go, baby.
Well, there goes Tristan Levesque, another Grant Besser-esque type guy. So now they've got 2 5'10" lefties. This kid out of East Lyme, Connecticut, spent his entire college career at the University of Rhode Island, where he set the program record by starting 16 games this past year. So he's got a rubber arm. He's Rhode Island's leader in career starts all time with 52.
With the 5th pick of the 5th round, of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Firefighters select Javon G-Baby Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fun. We play banana ball. You know what's going on tonight.
I didn't like any of
If
that.
you know that song, it is because of guys like Javon Ray and Ron Franklin. At like 3 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast, they came up with the song while watching the BET Awards, and Snoop Dogg made an appearance. G-Ray, Ron Franklin, back together.
With the 6th pick of the 5th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Party Animal select Nate Tellier, right-handed pitcher.
Love this from Mike Vivacus. Again, you're going in and you're getting a guy who many people thought early day 2. Vava says, nope, I want to lock in the black and pink who just won us a ring. Telly, 6 foot, 200-pounder, Massachusetts kid who walked in throwing heat. He was maybe the most impressive, one of the most impressive, certainly arms during prime season, just given the pop. That ball comes out of his hand quickly. He was effective for the Animals out of the bullpen. He was a piece that helped you get to the championship game. I think this is a safe pick, and safe is a great word when you're at the top of the sport.
The 7th pick of the 5th round of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Loco Beach Coconuts select Andy Archer, right-handed pitcher.
Big Arch is off the board. The fit makes too much sense when you want to talk about vibe. A guy who spent 6 years at Georgia Tech and then finished up with a year at the University of Hawaii. He was living out there when we brought him back to the continental United States to pitch for the Bananas in 2024.
With the final pick of the first day of the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft, the Indianapolis Clowns select Joe Lytle, catcher.
And the Clowns grab a backstop in Joe Lytle, one of the most athletic catchers available out of all of the backstops here in Banana Ball. Lytle, not necessarily a guy who's going to have a hot start to a season, but he will end the second half of the tour as good as anybody. And the Clowns clearly trust in him and his game-calling abilities.
6 rounds to go. It will be 48 picks. That will wrap up the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft.
Day 2, let's start it up.
First pick of the 6th round from Local Beach, Zach Smith.
Okay, Clowns.
No. Daniel Foster, left-handed pitcher.
Daniel Foster. It's a really good pick.
Either or. Hey, 3rd pick, 6th round. Yeah.
Brett Allen.
Moscatello.
Frankie Moscatello.
Zach Phillips.
Party Animals take TJ Reeves.
Is he on your roster? She didn't play last year.
Eli Patton.
Eli Patton, third baseman.
Last pick of the 6th round.
Sal Jacobo.
Oh. Hey. 7th round, first pick. 7th round, first pick.
Dayon Reynoso.
Dayon Reynoso. Loco Beach is ready.
Loco Beach, 2nd pick, 7th round.
CJ Williams.
Hey.
Ready? We're going to go with Tyler Riggett.
Hey.
Big Rig. Sounds better.
Easton Parrish.
Easton Parrish.
Dakota McFadden.
Dakota McFadden. Big move.
We are going to go with the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Fleet.
Local Beach selects Dane Toeflin. James Hoagland is an infielder.
Clowns select Gage Voorhees, right-handed pitcher.
Eighth round, right? Kyle Perry, left-handed pitcher.
Vinny Santasario.
Vinny Santasario.
taking Jonathan Hughes.
Right-handed pitcher, Jonathan Hughes.
Connor Harris.
Right-handed pitcher, Connor Harris.
We're gonna go with Blake Morgan.
Blake Morgan. He's not left-handed pitcher.
Michael Ballard.
He is now.
He is now.
Field guy.
Former Louisiana Tech Bulldog. How about
That's
them
it.
dogs?
This pick here, I think we're in a good spot. Clowns select catcher Chris Burgess.
Local Beach selects Brett Carson.
Right-handed pitcher Brett Maddox.
Okay, start 9th round. Local Beach selects Keegan James.
Keegan James.
Joe Sperone. Former Tailgater.
Clarke, I need your attention. The Bananas select Alan Satoff.
I know.
Right-handed pitcher, Alan Satoff.
Ready. Darian McDowell.
Darian McDowell.
Hitter.
We're going to go with right-handed pitcher Dylan Porter.
Well done. Well done.
Local Beach selects left-handed pitcher Joe Falomino.
Joe Filomeno?
Yeah.
Kirkland Banks.
Kirkland Banks. Get the boys back together, though.
10th round? All right, 10th round. Local Beach, Gideon Ansel.
Gideon Ansel. Unbelievable shooter.
Correct.
Gideon Ansel.
Clowns select Dale Francis Jr.
The Tailgaters are ready. We select a Texas boy, Jose Gonzalez. Yeah! Former Banana. Come on.
Brother! Bananas, 10th round pick. Jacob Bazala. Zayla.
Right-handed pitcher.
We're gonna go with Tyner Hughes.
Tyler O'Niner.
Good human right there.
I'm going to go with Bronson Balhome, catcher.
Self-preservation.
Ryan Desra.
Local Beach selects Brady Morgan.
Clowns select Kobe Robinson. Right-handed pitcher.
Kobe Robinson.
Local Beach Coconuts select JD Urso.
If you know this, that's a tip. It's a hint. It's a hint. He's 6'7". He's Jimmy Lewis.
Our last position pick. Bananas are going to go with Bryce Grisalfi. Catcher, utility, energy giver.
In the future,
A lot of you guys don't know who he is. He's a sleeper.
He's the next KJ, guys. Just watch for it.
He's not the next KJ.
We are gonna go with for our last pick. Mason Maxwell.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
All right, for the last pick of the party animals, we're going to go with Sexy Mexy Ryan Rodriguez.
He's got a lot of fans, man. He's got a lot of fans. It's a smart pick.
Final pick, the Local Beach Coconuts select Dalton Malden.
Are we Mr. Irrelevant now? It's the final pick. Final pick of the draft. Who's it gonna be?
The last pick of the Banana Ball 2026 player draft, where the Clowns are taking Clarke Gilmore. Right in the picture.